Hey there. Start here. We've got another rank 1 team going up against Hadlar in the current Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai Vision World. This one is a pure lightning team, so my first clear was a quad element team. That one was just for fun. I wanted to use the new unit that I pulled, and just wanted to try them out and have a little fun. This is the team that I was originally going to do before I got lucky and just pulled Avan. So this was the team I originally had planned in my mind and was going to do my rank 1 clear with, and it works perfectly fine. It's a very, very easy, simple clear. It's another 4-turn clear. You generally don't want to try for a 5-turn clear because the boss puts up buffs on turn 4, meaning you have to dispel them on turn 5. It's not a big deal, but honestly, this boss is super easy as far as dealing with the AI and whatnot. So doing a 4-turn clear is doable, I would think, for most people. But anyways, this is a pure lightning team. We are using Wondrous Flash Lightning as our leader. So she's the last unit that I've actually spent Lapis for, and so you see I've saved up quite a bit. I'm still saving, don't have any intentions to pull. I didn't pull for Aya, not pulling for Chow. We'll see if this month's Clash of Wills unit inspires me to dip into my Lapis savings, but I don't think I'm going to. So lightning is again going to be carrying me. So let's get in here and just take a quick look at the gear. Lightning in her normal form, we don't care. Her brave shift form is the only one that matters, so she is going to be our #1 damage dealer here. So she gets all the best gear. Give her everything you have, highest attack you can get her. Getting her full demon killer just requires Force Mysterion, which is very easy to get. Hateful Agent for the Esper stats. Mysteries of Aldor for LB damage, and then just some form of TDH to make sure that she's capped on her TDH there and her attack. All right. I gave her the card from an EX3 Elena. Just give her, your best vision card in that slot. That's all that really matters. So she is full up on Demon Killer and LB damage, ready to go. Easy peasy. That's all she needs. Very simple. All right, Esther, in her normal form, she will be built for some damage here in her normal form. So just make sure she has a little bit of evasion is good, because she is going to be omni-tanking, so you want to make sure she evades most of the physical stuff. Make sure she has at least some fire resistance. You see I gave her 130% in this form. She requires 160% to have full immunity, but you don't really need it. You'll see she doesn't take that much damage, so it's not really needed. 130 is plenty, and she gets that just from equipping Ifrit Esper with the extra fire resist nodes attached, and then Winged Heart does 60% fire resist. That's all she needs. And then just her own vision card. That's fine. If you have a better vision card for her, definitely slot that in there, but her own vision card does just fine here. Sea Dragon is for the extra evasion. All right, in her Brave Shift form, plenty of fire resist is really all you need. You don't need Blizzard Orb unless you're not bringing Sylvie. If you're not bringing Sylvie on the party, then you'll need to give her a Blizzard Orb so that she can have her LB up and ready for turn 2, and that's it. And yeah, that's really all she needs. Not much to say here. Sylvie can be whatever. She could honestly be naked. She doesn't need anything. She's just here purely as a support. That's all she's doing. So her gear is irrelevant. Vanille. So she is our big breaker and imperiler. She's going to be providing the 89% defense and spirit breaks, as well as the big lightning imperil with the lightning imperil field. She'll deal a little bit of damage as well. She's not a total slacker. She can deal a little bit of damage, but she's really not contributing much. And honestly, her damage could be removed, and you'd probably still hit the damage cap on this one, especially if you have the same units and gear that you see here. And she is definitely swappable. Oh, by the way, this vision card does work on her because she is an Earth tagged unit. So if you have this and if you pick this one up just from like a random summon, definitely slap that one on her. It's a good one for her. She does need Chain Cat boost, a little bit of help on the Demon Killer because she has no innate Demon Killers, but that's all right. Very easy to hit Demon Killers here. And then, yeah, that's really all she needs. And honestly, like I said, you don't have to worry too much about her damage. So if you don't have all the gear, don't worry about it. Her damage isn't really contributing that much. But if you're really close to the cap, then she may be what puts you over the edge. If you don't have the nil, you could use like Angeal. I think Angeal would work just fine, especially if the rest of your units are strong enough to carry the damage. Malphasy in her normal form, who cares? In her Brave Shift form, just make sure you kind of max out her magic as much as you can. And then, yeah, she doesn't need much on the Demon Killers. Light Armor Mastery is so that she can equip the Ruler's Chainmail. And then, yeah, just some Esper stats. I gave her the Moonlight Parade of one card. You could give her, you know, another strong card if you have it. That's perfectly fine. Just whatever card you have to throw in that slot. So she is full up on Demon and LB damage. She's good to go. Cloud, in his normal form, just a Buster Sword. Honestly, doesn't need anything there. In his Brave Shift form is where you put all the good stats. 2 Crescent Moons, because those do stack. Obviously, Cloud's Clothes. And then just Life for the Purge is there to cap his attack and his Demon Killer. Kind-Hearted Flutist is kind of like Hateful Agent. It does the 200% Esper stats, so that's what that is doing. That comes from Vermilion Class 0 Deuce. That's her TMR. And then, yeah, he's got an open slot. I gave him Ibarra's card, so that gives him his Chain Cat boost. If you don't have this, then use that empty slot there to put in Indestructible Light, and you're good to go. So he should be capped on Demon and LB damage, ready to rock and roll. If you don't have Cloud Strife, but you have the original Cloud and you have his crowns, he works just fine here as well. Just give him preemptive LB boost. He will deal, you know, very comparable damage to Cloud Strife. So you don't need to have the premium Cloud. You can have the OG Cloud as long as you have his crowns, so that he has his 150 amp and his improved LB modifier. Just don't forget to put preemptive LB boost on him and he'll be just fine. All right, so here's the team that we're working with, going all lightning all the way. Let's get in there and do it. All right, so with Esther Omni covering, this becomes a very, very simple clear. She'll just Electromagnetic, Storm Guardian, and Energizing Bunny to get started. Sylvie's going to start by giving some general mitigation for Esther. That's for turn 3 when Esther's mitigation wears off. Compassionate Knight for the stop resistance, and then Elemental Vines for magic mitigation. You could do elemental. Actually, I'm going to do Elemental Petals for the fire buff. That way Esther takes like 0 damage. Okay. Lightning on this turn doesn't need to do anything. She can guard. The nil is just going to do Short Circuit for the 85% breaks. Okay. Malphasy, before she does that, Malphasy and Cloud are both going to do their normal form LBs. Okay. And Cloud can go, because they don't want to chain anything. All right. Okay, so Esther takes all of that, no problem. Esther's going to shift to normal. All right, so, you know, if Esther had a Blizzard Orb, she'd probably be full, but since we have Sylvie, we don't need to worry about that. All right, love getting to bring my best girls into this fight. So we're going to do I've Got Your Back on Esther to fill up her LB. We're then going to come up and do Paladin's Defense, and then Marion's Blessing Lightning. Now, in order to make sure we don't deal too much damage, I'm going to tap Sylvie first and then immediately do Esther's LB before she gets imbued with lightning, just so we're not dealing too much damage. Okay. And then, honestly, Cloud, Mouth, I think everybody can just guard on this turn. Yep, everybody just guards on this turn. Okay, so it's with the buff. Yeah, she's still got plenty of fire resist. She's good to go. All right, so now we're going to do our setup. Oh, actually, I meant to have Cloud fill his LB. That's all right. Yeah, we'll do that with Sylvie. All right, we're going to do Poach Demon on Lightning, and then we'll just do a double Clever Paladin Strike to help Cloud get his LB going. I hope that's going to be enough. I meant to do Phil LB last turn for him. Okay, so we're going to do Skilled Scavengers, Demon Ranker, and Dreams of Flying for the Mag Store. Our Esther can do Stormbrand, Bolting Impact. That has a 20% accuracy down, and since Esther has 80% evasion, that means she will evade all the physical attacks on this one. Alright, and Vanille can do Quaking Engine. That does the 89% breaks and the imperils. Fissure Field does the 40% imperil fields, and then bring out the big guns for her own mag store. Okay, and then we're going to do How I Live Is Up to Me, The Whole World Is Against Us, and Elemental Burst Lightning. Okay, Cloud should be good on his LB now, that's good. And yeah, should be good there. Alright, and Esther will take 0 damage. Perfect. Alright, now we're just dropping LBs, y'all. Alright, make sure Sylvie does her buff, her Brave Shifted LB for the buffs, and then everybody just does LBs. Just make sure Esther, of course, must be the last one to go, so that she doesn't overwrite the Imperil field for everybody else. But it's very, very easy for that to do, because Cloud has to go first anyways, because his has a long windup. So you tap Cloud, wait a second, then we're going to send Vanille and Lightning, because they chain together. They both have triple bolting strike. We'll send them. We'll wait another second, and then we'll send Malphasy and Esther, making sure to tap Malphasy first. All right, so here we go. All right, and that should do it. Yeah, 28 bill, easy. And I even forgot to give Esther a form of chain cap boost, so Esther could have done even more damage there. I just realized, because I noticed her chain ramp only went up to 400%, should have gone up to 500. So yeah, make sure you give Esther's a form of chain cap boost. But as you can see, we're dealing plenty of damage. I mean, look at it. I mean, Esther did 3.4. And that's without the chain cap boost. You throw some chain cap boost on it, she's doing over 4 billion easy. Vanille only doing around 1.5 billion. So like her damage, like I said, her damage is irrelevant. If you don't have her, bring Angeal. I think you'll be just fine. Lightning is obviously carrying the team here. Cloud and Malphasy. I think if you put Esther, Lightning, Cloud, and Malphasy together, they're hitting the damage cap for you right there. All right, so that's just another way you can get rank 1 in the current Vision Worlds event. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. I think I'll do one more team. I have one more team idea using the new Esper. So I wanted to do a light team. So I'll probably try that next. And then I think I'm pretty much done with Vision World. I'm going to get to my Clash of Wills clear after I do that. So thank you guys so much for following me, and I will see you on the other side.